Stock motorcycle rookie Doug Horne has become an early candidate for the Rookie of the Year honors after making it to back-to-back finals in his last two events. We sat down with the former Nitro Bike champ to learn more about him and his family operation in this week's Harley-Davidson Quarter Mile Profile.
From Aberdeen, Maryland. I'm 21 years old. I started racing when I was 18 in 2006 when Harley came out with the factory-built V-Rod Destroyers. They considered that the mini pro stock bike, and it's kind of weird now because when we hear that and we say that, and here we are riding a pro stock bike, it's it's like the training wheels, something we started off with. In 2007, we purchased a Nitro bike from Mike Romine, and it's in the Nitro bike series. They have top fuel and they have a class down called Pro Fuel, and they're limited in motor size, tire size, things of that sort, and no transmissions. Kind of just like a funny car is what they call it, just with 2 cylinders instead of 8. And my father asked me after we had some success in '06. We finished 7th in the nation on that V-Rod, and we were real surprised, never having racing experience. So to come out, he said he wanted to step up, and he didn't want to step up just another gas bike. He wanted to go nitro. So we purchased the bike, and in '07 we finished runner-up in the nation our rookie year, and then last year we won the championship. Junior Pippin, he approached us. He raced in the All Harley Drags with us as well. I kind of knew him in '06 and '07 because he'd won 4 or 5 championships in a row on his pro stocker. And he approached us in '08. We were having a little bit of problems with our fuel bike, and it was getting a little costly. And he told my dad and me, he said, for the money that you're spending here, you could be, where I'm at. And of course, he was here in '07, his first, his rookie, or in '08, his rookie year. And he said, told my dad, said, Douglas is a young kid, he needs to get out there right now because there's, he's 50. He's like, I'm 58 years old. I want to get someone else out there. And say that, hey, I brought him in. So he approached me and my father and told us he would help us out a bunch, and he's helped us out a bunch since we started. Yeah, we've had a fast start, but it's you can go from a 0 to you can go from a here to a 0 like that. So I want to keep consistent with it, and whatever happens, happens. Points, Rookie of the Year, whatever happens, happens. I'm a kid from Aberdeen, Maryland. I played in the band in high school. I work for I do concrete work. To come out here and have people want my autograph or take pictures with me, it's just you got, like I said, you got to be humble to them, and you got to respect them. And those are the people that acknowledge you and know that you're out here. And if you don't acknowledge that, then people aren't going to acknowledge you.
Doug Horne's in the crowd today. Thanks for joining us on race day this morning. Hanging out with Morgan Lucas. We'll see him in just a moment. Doug Horne firmly entrenched in the top 10 in pro stock motorcycle points with Matt Smith. No win since Reading of last year. Continues to lead because he's been the most consistent. Andrew Hines, the new record holder, is second. And there is Doug in at the number 5 spot, highlighted along with Karen Stouffer. How come, Mike?
Matchup to watch. Your number 8-9 qualifier. Karen Stouffer's had a very good bike all season long. She's struggled on the starting line. She's going to have to bring it in that first round matchup with Doug Horne because Doug has been pretty much flawless when it comes to leaving off the tree.